Hello, 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 everyone. What is everyone doing and what is new with y'all today? Today been kind of rough. I'm just glad that this week been a very, very long week for me. Between work, housework, and sports, I'm like, sorry about the lighting. I'm going to try to move closer to get the lighting out of the way. Because right now I am currently in my kitchen. Sorry about the lighting, y'all. Oh, what's going on with everyone? And just let me go ahead and try to copy. Trying to. Right now. I'm currently using my phone, and for anyone that wants to come up, you can if you choose to. If not, that's up to you. So far, like, what is everybody working on right now? I'm just over here hot. I forget where my stitch is. Okay, I figured it out. Hey, Crystal.
Hello. Hello. What are y'all
Hey,
up to?
boo.
Oh,
Girl, using my phone. My computer is messed up, so I have to go take it down and get it fixed.
I woke up at about 5:30 this morning on my own without an alarm after not getting to sleep until 3 a.m.
Ooh.
Yeah. Don't ask. And so yeah, got back to sleep
Well,
about 9 and didn't get up
yeah.
till noon. So I'm a little
Iffy.
loopy. I swear if I didn't know any better, I was on drugs.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know the painkillers that make you go,
Yeah.
ooh. Yeah, those kind. I'm not, so
Girl, I don't blame you.
but and I have puppy. My puppy's over here. She's hiding.
Oh, puppy.
Yeah, no, she's hiding her nose because if I come in here and sit on this side of the bed, which is
Yeah.
Mater's, she
Mm-hmm.
thinks I'm going to make her go OUT. And she does not like it when we make her. But,
mm.
she got to go. So we're going to make
Mm.
her go. Because I love my puppy, but I'm not cleaning up that mess.
Right, and I don't blame you.
I got two cats. I got two cat boxes to clean up.
I don't overdo mine. My son does it.
Yeah, my son's supposed to do one.
Girl, I got two cats, two litter boxes. My son does both of them.
I'll be honest, I'm lucky to get him to do the one, and that's the kittens.
Girl, he wanted them, he cleaned them.
Yeah, and
That's how I feel.
I have no problem taking this kit, contacting the people who have mama, and seeing if they want the other kitten.
And girl, I feel like this. He wanted them, he can clean them. So you lucky I'm buying the litter and the food.
Oh yeah, we're doing
No, but it
that.
works out really good though.
Oh yeah, but
Sorry, I had to dance to it.
that's okay. It's one of my ladies that I normally watch from over in the UK. She
Yeah.
she's going live because today's Saturday. Today is Saturday night crafting.
Oh, if you want to go over, you can.
Nah, she's still in the middle of moving because she went from her house to like an assisted living, but basically what it is she's old enough she can take care of herself, but
Yeah.
she's getting older, so
Yeah.
she needs to be able to have better access to the hospitals and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
where she's at, um, she's got like things in the bathroom. If she's taking a shower and falls, she can pull
Mhm.
the string or hit a button and
Yeah.
things like that. In every room of the house, she's got that.
Mm.
So we've got places like that here too. But I'll be honest, with healthcare, the UK's got us beat
Yeah.
when it comes because it's the national health system.
Yeah.
You get medical free now if you have.
Hey,
Um,
Kelly.
Hi, Cuppies. Oh, Kelly's.
I
Sorry,
said, Kelly, Kelly ain't here yet.
I told you. Kelly posted she was going live earlier, and I turned around and went right back to sleep.
I was there this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been like that. But I'm glad because boyfriend's doing better. He's didn't have to take his loopy meds today, and
Yeah.
he's out doing stuff in the garage because he's got three meds that he can take two, and he's okay.
Mhm.
But if he takes the third one, even if it's by himself, um, sweetheart, I love you, and your husband looks like a nice guy, but you might want to have him put a shirt on, just a tank top, just something to cover his nipples, because you can get a strike for that. And that's just if he's going to be running. Yeah, I mean, I really don't care. I don't care because it's his house and everything, but people have literally gotten strikes and gotten them pulled down because of a man without a shirt.
Yeah, because oh shit, bitch. Oh
You okay?
yeah. Oh hey, lyrical. Hey, Wally.
Hi, Lyrical. Hi, Alicia. Kelly, I am so sorry I slept through your
Sorry,
live.
I heard that. It was a person in here that I wasn't expecting to see. Scared the mess out of me because I'm currently in my kitchen.
But yeah, Kelly, I got your message that you were going to go out walking around and went back to sleep.
No. Oh,
That's one of those good morning sunshines.
oh, Jesus, hallelujah. How you doing, lyrical? How you doing, Wally? Kelly? If you don't bring your behind up here, don't get kidnapped.
Yes, we like hearing from your husband, but tell him get up there. Tell him let you go.
Hi, Moses. How you doing? Let me quit before he cuss me out. I love you. I love you. Okay, now I'm back.
Yeah, I've actually do. I've seen it, and it's just, oh crap! Make sure you don't get a strike.
I really wasn't even paying attention to it, honestly.
I didn't either, but the way he walked by, I saw like more than half of him. Like, oh, okay. Noni May, call in, get your britches on.
You're right.
It's the same thing, but like I said, that area has to be covered even on guys, which is kind of stupid because guys can go out swimming and stuff without it. Washcloth. I'm actually just expanding on one I'd started a while back.
Uh,
I mean, guys can go around without tops and
yeah.
everything else, but in some cultures, it is offensive to show skin like
Mm-hmm.
from. So
Wally, I am making a tablecloth and lyrical. Not tonight. I'm not cooking tonight. We having leftovers from yesterday.
I have chicken drumsticks in the crock pot, and I did a variation. My mom had a recipe for balsamic
Yeah.
raspberry balsamic meatballs. Well, you put raspberry jelly and balsamic vinegar in it. And I understand that lyrically, but it's this that's a YouTube thing.
Yeah, because, like, in a sense, if that's like me walking around with a tank top on here, I can get into a lot of trouble because of
You have a deep
curve
cleavage.
here. Yes.
Cleavage.
And I can get into a lot of trouble for it. That's another reason why on a lot of my lives I wear all my shirts up to here.
Or if she has a tank top, she will do this. So
And
the
I'm
top
constantly covering
so
myself
the top
because of
of the
that.
tank top is up high. But yeah, I mean, I personally don't care. And if somebody has artwork, I I'm more than happy to look. And if
Hmm.
you want to hear my comment, I'll tell you. If you don't want to hear my comment, I won't say anything.
And it's just like that's another reason too. Like because of that, I can get flack for it. It's like when men do it is one thing, but for when women do it, it's a
Men
completely different
are
story.
getting flagged for it too.
But it's not as bad as, even though it's bad for men, but it's not as extreme when it comes to
Hmm.
females.
Yep.
Where okay, they'll get a warning, a flag, or whatever. But
Yeah.
if I do it, I'm getting the most off 100 degrees, like I'm about to go to jail.
Yeah. And I mean, if you check back on this one and Kelly from I Bring It and mm, my boyfriend Mater's workshop, if you check back on those lives, you'll see me sometimes wearing tank tops,
Hmm.
but my bra straps are covered, and I'm going to bring this down. I This is where the top of my bra is in my on my
Hmm.
cleavage, and if I let my tank top fall down there, you could see there's a very clear
Hmm.
separation, a very deep. But I bring the front of my tank top up to here, right before my cleavage starts showing.
Cause like that's another reason why I wear certain shirts. Cause it'd be like, especially like,
And boyfriend just popped in.
hey man, hi boyfriend, hi boyfriend, hi best friend.
Now, if I wanted to, I would take the
But that's can still lyrical. That's can still consider as a shirt for men. But if I wear tank tops as a
yeah,
female, it's completely different.
yeah, it has to cover a lot more area than on guys.
And
Now, it's
remind you, I'm going to
blessed.
say blessed. I'm going to say blessed.
I'll admit I'm a 44, and that's all y'all guys are getting out of it. But because
I'm already blessed, so that's another reason why I can't wear certain shirts on here. Because the last time I did, it was just like World War III in in my chat. So I'm like, nope, never again. I'm not doing it.
I'll be honest. Go ahead and wear tank tops. Just get wider sleeves. Don't have the string
See, that's
straps.
my problem. I like wearing those shirts. Hey, Elaine. That's too thick for me. Way too thick.
Okay, but see, these are mine. It's literally a ribbed two squares sewn up the
Yeah.
side and straps.
Well, that's way too thick for me.
Make yourself a really thin, lightweight shawl and turn it around. Put it like like you're doing a triangle shawl like this.
Lyrical, lyrical. Not in the chat. Not in the chat, baby. Not in the chat.
Yeah,
I love you, but not in the chat.
yeah. It's we don't put everything out there. We do put some stuff. I can get away with it because the boyfriend's outside, and he already knows all this.
I can't because my husband is like right there.
Yeah, but say you're doing a triangle,
Hmm.
so you wear it this way, so the bigger part is down, or you wear it where it's like over your shoulder. You could get and just make it a really thin lacy, so it covers
Yeah.
more.
Cause like I thought it like this, cause I'm using some of the remember that shawl that I was working on, that what is it, that
The one that
what,
said she was going to buy it, then she didn't. Then you turn around and
yeah,
sold it.
that one, and I had still had yarn from it.
The ombre.
Yeah, I actually wound up selling that too.
Yay!
I still had some left, and I'm using it to make,
Hi,
hey
Tank.
Tank, I'm using it to make like, cause I have a small table in my bedroom,
Hmm.
and I'm making like a tablecloth for it. I started.
I'll be honest. Since you're making a tablecloth, are you wanting it lacy or solid?
Right now I'm just going with the flow, honestly.
Okay. Well, if you want it lacy, I know you're working with like a what 5.5.
This is, yeah, five, no, a little bit less than 5.5, 5.25.
That okay. I'm working with a 5. It can so that one can go for either one. If you decide later on, um, go up to a 6.5 or a 7,
I
and
have to find that hook because
and
I
it will.
honestly don't know where. Because when I was making my baby hat, I used my 6.5 for that baby hat, even though it was a for the required hook size they wanted for it was this hook that I'm using for it now,
Hmm.
and I went up to like a 6 for it. And my cats has a tendency. I set it down, and I don't know what they did with my hook. So I know it's in my house, but I don't know where at in my house.
Yeah, your cats are. Bye.
And I said miracle, lyrical. I am having leftovers from yesterday and making a little bit of macaroni on the side for it.
Yeah, I've got chicken in the crock pot, and um, I've got a. I don't know if I'm doing veggies or if I'm doing mac and cheese or what, but I've got quite a bit out there.
Like this week, I'm not doing too much cooking because of my son's birthday party coming up this weekend.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to like keep it easy and simple for a like dinner wise.
simple.
What you mean?
I flip made her off or out, not off. Well, I do that anyway, but I mean, I sleep with him, so he really can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
No, I flipped him out because my mom had a recipe for raspberry balsamic meatballs.
Tank, I already told you
Ooh.
I'm coming to your house, so you be
And
making some good food, Tank.
yeah, I know. And it's raspberry jam or preserves, whichever. you get, and balsamic vinegar are the main two ingredients. There's some other spices and stuff.
See, between you and Tank, I'm coming to your house.
I'm not telling Mark how I cook the chicken because I know he doesn't like crock pot. And I could do the same recipe in the oven.
See, I'm gonna see. Hey, Cubby. Hey, Boo Boo.
Hi, Cappy.
Between you and Tank, me and y'all is gonna have some words
Oh, this is
about some food.
You get a cup of raspberry preserves and a cup of balsamic vinegar. We found out because we ran out of some of the seasonings. I was just like, you know what? Forget it. We did the preserves and the vinegar, and we whisked them up really good so that it was combined really well. And we put the meatball. You're supposed to put the meatballs in a crock pot and cook them until done. Of course, the recipe said to make your own meatballs and gave you the recipe. Yeah, no, we cheated. We bought the frozen. And
But the meatballs I get is from GFS, where they're already like they're somewhat cooked, but not all the way cooked. So we will go get a big bag of meatballs, and we will
separate them out into basically a portion for a serving, a night serving. Yep.
And like we will sometimes we'll make meatballs and gravies and put them on a side with some cheese and stuff, or we'll use red sauce and make meatball hoagies.
Oh yeah.
Puppy, I am making a tablecloth for my bedroom, for my little table I got in my room. Because I had leftover yarn. I got remember I was telling you about the baskets that I got from Dollar Tree? Those ones, and I have a lot of scrap yarn.
Oh yeah.
Every single one of them. So I was like, well, I had some of this, so I'm going to use this and whatever I got in one of my baskets that I grabbed.
Yep.
To make it, because I'm trying to get use up some of them. I have at least 2 empty bins.
Well, I have a okay, you see the black cart right there? Take it down to that second shelf where the blue yarn is.
Yeah.
And I have a box out.
Here come Elaine.
Yay! Hi, Elaine. I've got a box in my craft room that is about that size square. And I'm just throwing my scraps in it.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Elaine.
And when it gets 3/4 full, I'm going to grab my 15, 20 millimeter hook and start going with the scrap blanket.
Because right now I am on row, let me count, because I lost track. I am almost done with my 4th row. Then I'm just going to change the pattern of it. Like every so many rows, I'm just going to change of the different stitch.
So what are you making? I just came in the house a few minutes ago.
I am making a tablecloth for my bedroom table.
Oh, okay.
With some of my scrap yarn that I had left from the past year and a half.
Oh, awesome.
Mine's just a washcloth.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that color.
And I have half.
Oh, I have some of that Premier Home. How you like it?
Hey, Rudy.
Coral splash. I like it. I like it better than I do the sugar and cream, because the sugar and cream can, as it's going through my fingers, especially around my pinky, it can get rough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I have Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. I have Kobu. I have Tribu. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Let me show you. I bought this one. I'm asking because I'm using 2 different kinds. Like I'm using the sugar and cream. I'm making I'm working to finish up my tablecloth. placemats this weekend.
Mm-hmm. That is
And
pretty.
then that one is with Mary Maxim's cottons, the Mildens for like $9.99 for a
Yeah,
pound.
I've got some of those. Those are sugar and cream.
Yes, but it's different. It's different than the sugar cream I used, the one I bought at Walmart. These are the other one's a little lighter when I made the place mats. The
Yeah.
white one, it's way over there, but it's the white one. It seems more lighter than this one, which I like. I like it more to be heavy set for the table.
Yeah.
Kitchen stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I bought this one. I haven't used it yet because I'm gonna.
That's
Yeah.
That's the one you have.
It is. It's just a different color.
Yeah, it's red.
Now the solid colors are a little rougher because of the dye in it.
Yeah.
Because it's more saturated. But once you throw it in the washer and dry it on low, good to go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting. I haven't used this one yet because I want to make I want to get the green one. I thought my daughter was taking me to Walmart, but thank God she didn't because we just came home from doing grocery shopping and there's store calls or the store's called Stop. I'm not Stop and Shop. ShopRite. Oh my gosh. My Walmart is very expensive now in food. But this store has more food and it's I got like family packs of meats of chicken of I think it was 10 pieces in each. Like for $6.99. $6.99 and so anyways, that store I was happy with, but I didn't get to go to Walmart because I wanted to get in a green color because I'm gonna work on a Christmas one. Um I'm gonna work for the table here, my daughter's house.
Debbie, go ahead and
With
make
this
something for a
color.
table, even though you don't own one.
I have a bag that's like that. It's got a bunch of little balls in it.
Yeah.
They're about twice the size.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the 3-weight cotton fair. If it's kind of smooth, then that's the Premier brand cotton fair, and that's a 3-weight. And this one, the cone you have in the sugar and cream is all 4-weight.
Well, this one is from Mary Maxim's yarns, and it's a 4-weight, but it's a sugar and cream. It says it on the website, sugar cream, but you can't pick your colors.
Yeah, I know. I get
the mystery bag. The mystery bag.
Yeah, I get the 4-weight acrylic too.
Yeah.
Rudy, it is $4.28 now here where I live at.
Yep, $3.27 here because he and I are in the same state. Yeah,
$4.28 here.
Yeah, I got some of the 4-weight acrylic. No, it's a 3-weight. It's a 3-weight acrylic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, some of the like this one right here, the home.
That's definitely a 4.
It's a little lighter than this one. So I think this is more a 3, and this is more 4.
Yeah, but
it was interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely something. It's definitely different to work with if you're not used to it. Like I said, I'm used to the sugar and cream. So if I get, depending on the project, if I get going on it, it doesn't take me long to get it done.
Yeah.
Because I can just sit there and just, especially if it's half double or double crochet.
Yeah.
Single crochet takes me a little bit longer, but I'm not that worried about it. The 3-weight, I'm working on a double crochet blanket that's in a 3-weight. It's actually in the mandala, and that I'm using a 5.5 millimeter on that, which is what it calls for.
Yeah,
that's the eye hook. Because some people, I deal millimeters because I grew up. My dad was worked in a shop, so I grew up with 10 millimeter socket, 13 millimeter socket, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Here come the other
See?
troublemaker.
You see this? See?
Hey,
I'm laughing at
Hey,
what Cuppy
Kelly.
said because I'm bad at pressing buttons.
You see?
did you
Look.
miss
See
it?
how light that is?
Yeah,
Ooh.
but it's definitely a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuppy, you know I'm bad with
So
buttons.
What is
You
yeah,
that,
know
it
that.
makes a
Elaine?
difference.
What yarn is that?
Which you telling me?
Yeah, what yarn is
Oh,
that?
this is the
I'll be right back.
this is this one, Kelly. Premier
Oh, okay.
Homes.
The cotton. Yeah, the cotton. Cool.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
that 85% cotton, 15% polyester on this one.
Ooh.
Mm,
Yeah.
nice.
But I bought it. I need a green one. That's what I wanted to get
Oh,
because I want to start
yeah.
making the Christmas one. So I need a green one. But
It'll probably come soon. You know, they're already starting that Christmas stuff in all the stores. It's
I
crazy.
know.
I still got Christmas yarn too from last year. That's the killer
You,
part.
yeah.
That I haven't touched yet because I think I got about like at least 12 of them.
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't touched yet.
Okay, so you're ready to, and I can't believe like I haven't seen that yarn, and
Oh
that
yeah,
lady
girl, I got it from
disappeared.
Walmart.
No, but I mean, like, like I said, I bought this yarn from this woman. And I guess she was like, had a stash, and it was Christmas. She had Christmas stuff. She had the stuff with the the swirlies with the blue. I mean, like blue with the green and red, and then she had just straight green, and then she had straight red. And I bought
Yeah.
the green because I had never seen that green. I said, "Oh, that's really nice," and I just bought one. And then, like, I never saw her again. She disappeared.
Oh, that lady never came back.
I think I saw her one time, and she had completely different stuff. Like she was selling, she had like teddy bears and stuff like that. So she was, so I think she's purging all her stuff.
Okay.
But she moved on to like teddy bears and dolls. She had teddy bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, no more yarn.
Like when I had
Yeah.
bought my Christmas yarn, I had bought it back in November, like November of last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I was supposed to make wind chimes with them,
Uh,
but I never got around to making wind chimes with them.
right.
So I was like, well, since I already got it, I'm just gonna wait and to
Yeah.
make the wind chimes for like Christmas out of it.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, Mater.
Made her.
Hello. I had to come in and entertain since Crystal got distracted out in the
Okay.
kitchen to take care of my mom. She's still not telling us when she's hungry,
Oh,
and she come in the kitchen without her walker and
yes.
she's eating out of a can of peaches.
Oh, peaches
Okay.
are good.
I told her earlier, says, look, Mom, I told you if you want to do this,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
one thing, you have to tell us you're hungry.
Right.
Do
Mhm.
not come in here. I mean, she opened the can up by herself.
Oh, okay.
I took and emptied the rest of it in the trash can.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice to
wow.
meet you. I don't think I ever spoke to you.
You might have
Elaine.
seen me around. I've
Yeah, I
Yes.
seen you around. Yep.
Yep.
And
So
you like
out there, she's
with
doing that, trying to get my mom something to eat.
Yeah, that's
Come
good.
in,
Oh,
entertain
okay.
the girl.
Oh,
your
that's
mom
nice.
sounds like my mother-in-law a little bit. Stubborn.
Yeah. Mine
You know
too.
what it is? They've been independent all their lives, and then
Mhm.
it's kind of hard not to,
Mm-hmm.
like
Well,
she needs help, but it's kind of hard like to let people help you when you're like you've been independent all your life.
Especially
Right.
if they've been doing it for so long and it's
Yeah.
just like hard to ask. Because my
Yeah.
mother-in-law, she is strong-willed and very, very, very independent.
Mm-hmm.
my mom's
And
that way,
like
but
it's hard to
yeah,
ask for help because like they've been doing stuff for so long on their own. They feel like even though they got kids, friends, and family to help them,
Mm-hmm.
but in their brain,
Right.
in their minds, I'm not going to ask for help.
Right.
well, the biggest problem that we've got right now is my mom's got some dementia, and
Oh,
yeah. So I mean,
sorry to hear
like,
that.
like I said, to
Yeah.
that it was this past Thanksgiving. Uh,
Yeah.
Crystal and I, we were in the kitchen cooking Thanksgiving meal like everybody does on Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was in the living room
Wow.
watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade.
Right.
We came in with the plate of food, and Crystal goes, "Happy Thanksgiving." My mom goes, "It is."
Mm.
Ooh.
I mean, she's watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Didn't even realize
Right.
it was Thanksgiving.
Wow. That is
Uh,
insane. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
she was asked, who the president was. She goes,
Mhm.
Clinton.
Clinton. Nice. Oh wow, Clinton. That's been a while. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, she don't.
She said.
She didn't even remember her birthday last month.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
You know, can I ask you something, Mater? Oh,
Yep.
Cubby's saying hi, Mater. Cubby's saying hi.
Hey, copy.
Can I ask you something? Is she in the beginning stages?
Mid.
Do
Mid.
you know?
They say that she's got, what was it, mild to moderate
Yeah.
dementia.
Mm-hmm.
You might
Yeah.
want to look into plant-based food, like it's known to help with dementia.
Yeah.
Well, we've got
I
her
might-
on several different. She's got, of course, her own different medicines she has to take, but we're also going and getting, what was that one
Ginkgo.
that the ginkgo coba?
Ginkgo.
Oh, Kiko Piloba. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got her taking that, and
Okay.
we've got a different one that has to deal with the memory.
That one actually is doctor prescribed.
Matcha?
No, we found one at
Oh, Prevera.
I don't remember the name of it, but we found something over. It was either Walmart,
Walmart.
or it was over at Walmart where we were looking, and it said for memory. So
Mm.
we
Is it
want.
matcha? Matcha green?
No.
No?
It's her. She's got a prescription.
I'll let you talk to
Okay,
them while
well,
I go
hey.
out to the garage.
Take all your junk. Plate included.
I got a little yarn barf going on here.
I figured you could use this
For what?
for your food.
I'm not eating right now. I'm not hungry. No, it's like Prevena. I can't remember what it is, but it's like $60.
It's a prescription, right? You said.
No, well, she is on a prescription for memory.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing I come in for. I forgot. I'm fixing to go do a video, record a video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he'll have one come up here in about 15, 20 minutes.
Cool.
But her prescription medicine starts with a name. I have no idea what it is. I don't.
Yeah.
She's on. We've got her on the ginkgo,
Mm-hmm.
and there's one at Walmart.
Kelly, Crystal, y'all see that?
Oh yes.
Oh.
Okay. Hang on.
You got him,
Got it?
Kelly?
Yep.
Yep. And
I looked away for 1 second. I hate that.
yeah.
It's usually when I
But there's one at Walmart. It starts with a P. $60 for a 30-day bottle.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep her in my prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been slowly changing our diet because what I was doing in Oklahoma City was working a lot better, and I noticed that coming down here, Michael eats
Oh,
a
yeah, I
lot of.
forgot that Cubby's moderator. I'm sorry, I forget.
No, it's fine. I'm just reporting. Well,
Yeah. But Michael tends to eat a lot of steak and potatoes.
Yeah.
That's what he was eating when I got down here.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed it up to chicken 3 days a week.
Good.
Yeah.
More rice, more pasta, more veggies,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of noticed a difference in it.
Oh, interesting.
Because he can. Hi, Azalea.
Hey, Zilla.
He can remember stuff a lot
Hey,
better,
Zilla.
but he still doesn't remember to take his plates out to the living room at night
Yeah.
after a late snack, or out to the kitchen. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I
and
know what you meant. Yeah. Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
his because of changing the diet, his memory has gotten a little better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't cook a separate meal for her, a separate meal for me and him, and a separate meal for my
Mm-hmm.
son.
Hey, Spring.
It's all getting the same thing, you like it or not.
Yeah.
My aunt did that for 25 years
Oh, okay. Wow.
because, well, she she was diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband wasn't, and
Right.
each of her three kids were extremely picky.
Mm.
So she would cook a meal that two of the three kids would eat,
Mm-hmm.
and then her husband and the other kid would eat another meal, and then she had one for her diabetic.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm. That's
Yeah.
terrible. I don't know how you keep up with all that. Yeah, that's insane.
Hi, Spring.
Oh,
Hi,
hey,
Spring.
hey, Sella, Spring.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cuppy, that your phone said.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't feel bad. My phone be doing the same thing. Like when I'm on, like trying to watch somebody else's live, like
Mm-hmm.
Elaine's, Kelly's, or Copies, or somebody else, it would just like completely freeze and be
Yeah.
like, and I have to like restart my phone all over again.
Right.
hmm And then
And I'm
5 minutes
like,
later is when you get
dude.
back into it.
Have you
And
guys
like next
noticed
thing I
something?
know, I'm trying to figure out.
Hmm.
I missed like at least 5 minutes of somebody's life, so I'm trying to figure out what everybody was talking about. So I have to read back through the chat to figure out what I
hmm
missed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
What's up, Elaine?
You guys noticed something? I don't know because I noticed it in other people's lives, other people's videos. Then when I did a live last night, and I was talking to my daughter about this. There's a lot of buffering going on, and every people's videos are freezing up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it has something to do with the tower. Because at first I was like, this is
Yeah.
happening on YouTube streets, so it can't just be our internet.
No,
Right.
it's like if you're using your phone, that's one thing. Because I noticed this too. Because when who was it? It was in somebody's life. I was in. No, I was in. Linda's the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and my phone kept buffering.
Yeah.
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 If you're using your internet or whatever at home watching it, that's one thing.
hmm
But this is what they told me when I called because I was on my way home from work when I was in her live. They told me if you're using your phone and your phone is like kind of like slow in a sense,
Timeout, buffering, and just
yeah, because that the amount of apps that you use and how much you use your phone can
Mm-hmm.
make your phone run slow. Doesn't matter if it's unlimited or whatever.
hmm
So you have to go in every like couple weeks to clear out your phone.
Oh.
This is what they told me.
But
So
I
So,
it can
noticed
be,
it happening in my smart TV. Like I watch a lot of YouTube on TV,
oh yeah,
yeah,
and
and that's your tower. What you need to do is go in to your YouTube settings
yeah,
and delete your history, and then go
okay,
into your TV settings,
Mm-hmm.
and they have what's called catch data, CACHE.
yeah,
You have it on your phone too. You go into the settings and you delete your cookies, delete the catch data, and basically have it run a diagnostic where it gets rid of the junk files, like
Mm-hmm.
hmm
like defragging your tower, like Kelly's on her personal computer. Like
Mm-hmm.
she would
yeah.
do a defrag to get all that done. It just basically you need to go in and clean it up about once a month. Take
Okay.
the 10 or 15 minutes to do it, and there
yeah. I know I gotta clean my phone.
and then once you're done cleaning it, reboot your
Yeah.
wait 15 minutes and then
Mm.
reboot it again. Because
Oh
what you're
wow.
doing is when you reboot it, you're making sure all of that is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it will pop back in,
Mm.
but when you
Yeah.
do it the second time, it will go ahead and get rid of it.
Oh,
And
Okay.
Pink, I did not know that.
wow.
Yeah, my brother used to have to fix my dad's TV computers all the time, and it's okay. All right, I'm sitting here like this. Yeah, no, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, yeah. Okay, slow down.
Right.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Think I honestly did not know that you can do that. Honestly,
yeah.
Yeah, I know for a fact I haven't. But you know what else I have trouble with is I have Bluetooth headphones, and I notice that sometimes those get a little glitchy. You know.
hmm
And that's because
Mhm.
of this, not the headphones. It's because of the
Yeah,
phone.
yeah,
So
like all the stuff I know, and there's a bunch of
because I use
crap
my
running
like on the way to work, I normally use my Bluetooth headphones, but they
around. Hmm.
normally die like after like a half an hour because I forget to charge them.
Yeah, yeah,
yep, sounds
So I'll be
normal.
so mad. Like I'll be so mad when I be on my way home. That I'll be wanting to like listen to music
right.
or talk to somebody,
Yep,
and I'm like, crap, my
Yep.
phone, my like, they're not charging. They dead by the time I get off of work.
right.
Well, if you have the hookup for headphones, go to Dollar Tree, get you a cheapy pair, and
Baby,
well,
I
I
got
didn't.
the new type of phone where it doesn't come with the
Oh,
little holes.
No
mm,
jack
Yeah, so I have to buy a little adapter that's
mm,
like this big.
that goes into your power port.
Yep,
yep.
the same power cord that you would use to charge your phone is like this big.
Mm-hmm.
In order for me to connect my other pair of headphones with the cord and stuff,
Mm,
in order
Mm-hmm.
for me to listen to music. That's another reason why I went to Bluetooth because I was like, well, what is the point of buying that little adapter to plug into my power cord just to charge my phone with,
right.
just to listen to music, and it drains my battery quicker
Yeah,
compared to
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
right.
So I'm like, why not?
Mm,
and that's fine. I didn't know that yours was like that. I don't.
Yeah, I got the newest model of 20 from last year's model. Anything from last year to now,
mm-hmm.
it comes like that.
Okay.
And on top of that, it does not from last year models with the phone that I got, it does not come with a charger at all.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
yeah.
literally
Is
have to
yours,
buy your charger.
is
yep.
yours Android or iPhone?
Android. It's the newest Android now because I have
Huh.
the new G something that came out last year because you know how they came out with three phones last year as far as phones.
Mm-hmm.
Vaguely.
So I got one of the newest. I think it's babe. What kind of phones do we get? Galaxies.
Yeah. No. See, I mine
The
is
newest
the
Galaxies that
A32.
came out last year. That's what I have. It does not come with chargers. It
Mm,
does not come with a headphone port. Nothing. You like when you go buy the phone, you personally have to buy a charger to go with it and all the
mm,
equipment, just like they do with iPhones.
mm-hmm. They
Yeah.
charge it. Yeah, every little thing, right? You
And
gotta
I'm
buy it.
like, my thing is like when I first got the phones for me and my husband,
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to our phones coming with chargers and stuff like that. That's what I'm
Yep.
used to.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, the kind of plan that we get every 2 years, we can upgrade. So
Mm-hmm.
it was that around that time for us to upgrade our phones. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to upgrade our phones. We da 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 for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Got the phones, get home,
Yep.
realized that it did
Where's
not
my
come
charger?
with chargers.
Right.
And when I went up there to T-Mobile, they did not tell us with these phones. Did not tell me at
Mm-hmm.
all that we had to buy chargers and everything else
Right.
for our phones. I'm like, if I would have knew that it did not come with a charger and stuff like that, and I had to buy the chargers separately,
Yep.
I I'm like, I would never get the phones.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
how I was looking. Like
Yeah.
if y'all would have told me about it, I would have never got the phones.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take the C charger? That one?
Nope. My charger is big. My charger for my phone is like bigger,
Mm.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
much
it's
bigger
always
than that.
something.
I got a Samsung. I love this Samsung. I think I got it for 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it at Walmart, and I think after 2 years, it fell. And when it fell a lot of time, it never cracked. Don't. But then after 2 years, I was
Yeah.
outside and it felt concrete, and so I
Yep,
got a little crack right here.
that'll do
Right?
it.
I got a little crack right here.
Yep.
But this fell. This phone fell so many times after that crack, and I was so
Okay.
scared because usually when you have a crack, it will just go across your screen.
Yeah.
You know, once
Okay.
you already got damage. So that's how much I love this phone. That even after it fell, it cracked. It's still that's all happened to it. It still didn't get worse.
Right.
And
That's
I
good.
just hope they don't stop making this one.
Mm-hmm.
Samsung Galaxy. Which one is this one? But it's the Samsung one. But
Yeah. See, mine's just a Samsung A32, and
oh,
we
this
got
number 7, I think 7.
okay. You got the Galaxy 7. See,
Mhm.
this
Yeah.
one I've had. See if I can get this because I've got a double layer box
Mhm.
thing on it. Case.
Be safe. Be safe, Priscilla.
Yep. Buy
Yep.
that. But I had a phone just like this. This is how it comes, and I dropped it. Nothing happened.
Wow.
I went home. I put a case on it.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped
Yeah.
it. Shattered.
Oh.
Nice.
And I mean, it was like 6 months after I dropped it the first time. I was like,
Yeah, that's crazy. See, that's
Yeah.
what happens. It's weird. Yeah.
and I took
My
it
daughter-
in, and it was still under warranty. So okay,
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
My-
good.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's good. My daughter always buys iPhones, but
Mhm.
she always
Yeah.
That
complains
sounds like
about
my
them.
son.
And this is why I don't get iPhones, because of my daughter's experience with iPhones. Okay.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know
see,
how
my
many iPhones she cracked just by the first fall?
Mhm.
yeah,
And
my kids have iPhones. I looked at them like, nope, have fun.
I think they do that on
Yeah.
purpose.
and I have an Android.
Yeah.
She has an iPhone. And sometimes she'll tell me, "Oh, my internet's not working," or something like that, like, and I have to put up my phone, and we could be like in the woods, and I still could use my phone, well, where I
Right.
live.
Right.
Mhm.
And she can't. And sometimes we're going, like, let's say we were going, like, one time we're going to New York, where we're going under tunnels and everything. She couldn't use her phone, but I could use mine. And I told her, why you spend so much money on an iPhone? It gives you so much problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Is she on
So
the
they
same
like
service as yours? Is she on the same service?
it. No, I have
Okay.
Straight Talk.
Okay, and then what does she have? I'm just curious.
She has oh my gosh, it's gonna be in the tip of my, not T-Mobile, the other one.
Boost.
Yes.
It's orange. An orange store.
Orange, yeah, like
That's
their
Boost.
packaging.
That's
That's
Boost
Boost, I
Mobile.
think. Yeah.
That's how I remember it. Orange
Yeah.
Boost.
She has
That's-
Boost.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. Their service is not the best.
Yep. Yeah, it's her service, not the phone. Yeah.
And I keep
It's her
telling her, why
service.
switch.
Yeah.
I keep telling her to switch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's the whole thing. Like we have, it was funny. We've been in our house for like 10 years or something, and the thing that was funny was I had at the time AT&T, and I
Yeah.
had a friend of mine who had Verizon, and he lived, about 10 miles away. Long story short, I'm at his house. We're sitting there, chit chatting, and my phone rang, and it was my husband, I guess. And he goes, "We can't get service in our house." They had just built this house. It was in the woods, it was like back in
Yeah.
the woods. So he couldn't get service. He had Verizon, and I was paying like half the price that he was paying, but I could get service because I had AT&T at the time.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Yeah. And he was just like, "I can't believe you got a phone call."
Yeah. It's I
Yeah.
when I leave the bedroom and I'm on my phone out in the craft room, I'm literally like 30 foot away.
Right.
Okay. The router is about 40 foot from me. You know,
Mhm.
it's short distances.
Yeah.
In here, internet, no problem. In the
Yep.
craft
I
room,
didn't do it. I didn't
half
do
and
it.
half.
Half and half. That's weird. That is so strange.
And
But
sometimes when I'm out there, I go from 5G down to 4G.
yeah, right. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just interesting how the service, there's certain little pockets, and then I was on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and it's like maybe 20 miles from my house. And I'm driving, and all of a sudden it just drops. It
Mm-hmm.
just drops like no signal. And I called the company, and they were like, "Oh yeah, there's a dead spot there. Like we
Mm-hmm.
know about it. Yeah, we know about it."
And
And
they
it
can't
was
do it, and they can't do anything about it because
mm-mm.
of what one where they're at, because you were on a highway. So
Mhm.
the equipment on the highways for the exiting and entering,
Yep.
they can't go. They have to stay a certain out away from that easement.
Yep.
If there are any towns, they have to buy the land in the town to put the tower up.
That's right.
And if there's a tunnel there, God bless you, you ain't getting any service.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But it
and
drops. It drops just for 2 minutes,
yeah,
and then it's back up again.
yeah.
It's the craziest thing. Yep.
We've got a Lowe's over in Waxahachie, which is actually nearer to us than the
Mhm.
one he prefers in Gun Barrel,
What
and
bad?
an actual town called Gun
Yeah.
Barrel.
Why?
But going from here to Gun Barrel,
Yep.
I've got 2 dead zones,
Mm.
and I will lose service for a minute.
Yep.
We're with T-Mobile, so
Just
it's,
clean it up.
but other than that, no problem.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just weird how that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating. I just didn't eat lunch.
Oh.
That's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
having tuna, and my daughter got me these
Oh,
plantains.
tostones.
Tostones. I love them.
All right.
Oh, who
Well, I
got
love these.
cookies?
I love the real tostones that we cook, but I
Yeah.
like the ones in the
Oh my
bag.
God.
So
It's not bad.
They're,
They got
they're
plantains. The
and I
plantains
will
are
have
good.
this.
the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Elaine,
like
you're
the
a
real
good
one.
substitute. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
I know I'm happy where she lives now because where we lived before, there was no Spanish restaurants. And when then we started driving back around here,
Mm-hmm.
well, I used to live here years ago for like 13 years. I raised my eldest daughter here.
Mm-hmm.
But they opened a Spanish restaurant, and I was like, what? I went online and I looked at the menu, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go check it out.
Right.
Yep. It's like, okay, we're going to next time we go to dinner, we're going there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really nice. Yeah, it's funny. Although it's funny. My husband always wants. Every time we try to go to a Spanish restaurant, we end up not being able to eat there because they put cheese and everything.
Yeah.
And
They do?
my
We don't.
mother-in-law does not use cheese, and these people they put it in.
We put it in our little.
Pasteles. They put it in everything. It's like not just cheese, but they're like double.
A lot of it.
And I'm like, why are you putting that in there?
And
'Cause yeah.
and if you ask them for no cheese, they look at you like
Right.
it's just like telling Elaine you
Right.
can't have chilies,
Yes, baby.
no
Right.
jalapenos, no spice.
Right. Like it's crazy.
She's gonna give you that look like, how stupid are you?
And that's exactly what it is. So we end up. I just make it.
Yeah.
I just,
But
I
I'm
just-
curious. I'm curious because what kind of Spanish restaurant is it?
they're Puerto Ricans.
Really?
They put it
cheese
in.
and everything?
What's the thing with the cornmeal? You fry
Yeah,
it.
we make empanadas. We put cheese with it. With
Well,
the
yeah,
meat,
and they put like.
and
croutons.
yeah, and what else? Yeah, pantalon. Oh my gosh, we love pantalon, but we eat it here once a year. But it's very fatty, very fatty.
Mhm.
But it's a Spanish lasagna.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I was excited because they make it, and it's a lot of work.
Oh, it
We
is. I bet.
peeled all the bananas and
Yeah.
all that. Everything's by hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why we only do it for the holidays once in a while because it's a lot
Yep.
of work. And
Mhm.
then
You get up at 4 a.m. to be able to get it put in the oven by noon to be
Right.
easy to
Yeah.
sit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
But like
pastelillos,
for
they
rice
put
and
cheese
beans
in.
and stuff like that, we
Yeah.
don't put cheese in it. We
No,
don't.
no, they don't put it in there, but it's the pastelillos.
Oh
And
yeah,
so,
yeah, the pastelillos.
and like his people don't do that. So, so for him, he's like, no cheese. And then they
And they're
put it
like,
in this thing with the cornmeal. And I'm like,
Ooh,
cheese.
cornmeal is the best,
Yeah.
man. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
But they put cheese in it though. But the thing is, normally when they make it kind of sweet, not savory. So
When you
it's sort
say
of like a
cornmeal,
dessert. Yeah.
now, if it's a savory cornmeal with cheese in it, yes.
Then that's one thing. Right.
Sweet with cheese,
Is
there's only a few kinds of cheese that you can get away with that on.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I've had, what I don't remember what the name of that is, but I've had it before. And I've had
Sorejitos. That's right. That's what they call
Huh?
it. Sorejitos.
Chorizitos?
Chorizitos.
Chorizitos.
Mm-hmm.
I was said, here, try this. Okay. And they made it savory,
Yeah.
and they put a Mexican goat cheese in it.
Yeah, and that's bland, right? Pretty
It-
straight. Yeah.
No.
Is yours? Is it like
That one, it had a little bit of spice to it,
Well, it's a
but
spice.
it was
Okay.
also salty.
Oh, salty. Okay.
I've had goat cheese that's with the Mexican flavoring,
Yay.
the Mexican processing,
Mm-hmm.
the way that people from Mexico make it. Like the babies, and my baby's over here just not. I'm done. I'm snoring.
hi kitty.
Yeah, but see,
She's
Oh,
mad
okay.
right now.
Oh, knocked out. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lucky I
that's
can't have cats because my
well, no,
daughter's
that's my
allergic to it.
puppy. That's my puppy.
She's allergic to dogs too. We only could have certain dogs.
Okay.
Okay, so they're allergic to animal dander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
So
daughters.
anyway,
I'm not.
So my
It-
poor
it-
husband is lactose intolerant, so like no
Oof.
cheese. Yeah, we have
My
to do
grandson is lactose intolerant,
straight
but
meat.
mild.
Yes, it's got to be meat, meat and some seasoning, but none of that cheese in it.
Yeah, but I've had American processed goat cheese, and I've
Yeah.
had Mexican processed goat cheese.
Mm-hmm.
There's differences in the regions and stuff. Like if you go to Mexico City versus Oaxaca,
Mm-hmm.
there's a complete versus Puerto Rico. There's a wide difference all over the place.
Mm.
But the one thing I have found in the different goat cheeses I've had, they have a salty taste to in them. The it leaves a little bit of a salty aftertaste.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. I don't mind it.
Cuppy.
Yeah.
Oh, Cuppy, you don't have to worry about her coming to your house.
Yeah. So now I want like tacos. Now I want tacos. Now you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, we just had some the other night. The kids
yeah.
we want them again. We love Mexican food. I love Mexican food, but they just cook different from us.
They do, yeah.
It's not the same as us, but it's.
Mm-mm.
I love Mexican food.
It's good.
Everybody cooks differently. I mean, the way I do my tater tot casserole, it's the base recipe is you do a pound of meat, and I've done ground chicken, turkey, or beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 and a half ounce, whatever size that is, can of condensed soup. Chicken, mushroom, broccoli.
Wow.
And if you want, you can do cheese soup.
Tacos
But
and
you
cheesecake.
you fry your meat, you drain it
Mhm.
off,
Mm-hmm.
in the canned soup. You mix it in there, and then you immediately layer it on the bottom.
On the bottom.
And then
Okay.
you're supposed to put tater tots on top. I've done tater tots. I've done potatoes O'Brien. I've done seasoned waffle fries, seasoned
Oh
fries.
my. Wow.
Any kind of frozen potatoes I put on the top. And my mom, she does the chicken, or she does beef, she does cream of chicken, and she does tater tots or tater crowns, which is they're the same big around as tater tots, but they're only yay thick.
Oh, the
Yeah.
little skinny ones.
But
Okay.
that's it. That's all she does.
Hmm.
I was out of tater tots. I got that. Let's see how it works.
Yeah.
You know? And that's just a difference between how I cook with what I have, and she
Mhm.
has this recipe, and that's what works.
Right.
I've got chicken out there that it's chicken broth.
Mm-hmm.
I added a little bit of chicken bouillon to it to give it a little
Cousin,
bit more
you're right. I'm gonna come to playing some cards. You know I'm gonna be playing some spades. You know that.
Oh,
and strawberry preserves. I
strawberry
mixed heavy
preserve.
strawberry preserves.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I mixed all that up. No salt, no pepper, no nothing because a lot of that seasoning is in the dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mixed
that's
all
true.
that up, put it over, and then add a little bit more chicken broth. I had Michael taste it, and he's like, "What did you?" He's trying to figure out what I did. Hey,
Yeah.
17. And
Hey,
when I told him,
17.
he goes,
7:10.
okay, I'm ready to tear into that. And we still had
Yeah.
at least another hour and a half before it was edible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I gave his mom one. So if she ate half of it, we're doing good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, the food, my poor husband is like, just like, can you just have straight meat? Just some
Yeah.
just meat.
And, like
Yeah,
as much as
you
like
could
me and my
pre-order
husband
it.
love dairy, me and my husband and my son love dairy bad. But we have nasty side effects every time we eat anything dairy.
Mm-mm.
That's
And I'm like,
lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
ugh. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, he's so good going down. But the
But
side
the
effects be
after effects.
Yeah, it's not
yes.
worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter loves to get the string cheese. She'll be 20 next month.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
she loves to get string cheese, slices of
Mm-hmm.
cheese, homemade mac and cheese. And by that I mean she puts the milk and the butter in a pan and then she'll melt
Mm-hmm.
the cheese in with it. She doesn't bake it to get it melt to
Mm-hmm.
bake the mac and cheese. She just does it like that.
Yeah, you could do
And
it
And
on
I'm
the
like,
stove top
yeah,
for the
and she
cheese for
loves
the
it.
cheese sauce. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
the cheese sauce.
mm-hmm.
But afterwards,
She
What
pays.
happened, Kelly?
No, she just pays. I know it's really sad. See,
that
there.
that
Yeah.
I thank
Mm.
goodness that this year she has a bathroom all to herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people
And
have,
you be like, what
they're
the
really
heck?
intolerant. I know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. I've been
Uh,
from,
lucky, but
from what she told me, it's fragrant, and I'm like, yeah. I can sit there and I mean I go. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't bother me.
yeah.
But her and my son both,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it messes with them.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But
Can I ask you something, Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Your husband, you said that have you guys ever eaten oh my gosh, my mom makes the most delicious ones, but it's called bacalao. Bacalao.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Bacalao
yeah.
is fish in a
Mm-hmm.
it's fish and you mix it in kind of like a flour batter.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what my mother calls it, but anyway, it's really delicious.
No, it's good. Yeah, yeah. They
Maybe
make
I'll
is
it.
it
make it
like
one day a video, but it's really good.
Yes.
is it
Sometimes
like
I make it. I
flour and
haven't made it
egg
in a long
and
time.
then like breadcrumbs or something?
Yes.
No, I swapped
Okay,
it up.
so she
Thank
does
you
it
for
in a
coming back.
breading mix.
I swapped it.
The basic
They
is
have it in the grocery store, like a
I
kit
swapped
that you
it.
can make it yourself,
Oh,
mhm.
You still
okay.
don't trust it?
and you can buy the fish and add to it, or you could just eat it like that.
Oh, okay.
I walked over the 4
That's
times.
good.
That's what.
But they're really flat.
You need to
Yeah.
Ashley
Flat.
mute it
Mm-hmm.
and mute it and get
Huh?
on.
Hmm?
What'd
I
you
said
say?
she needs to mute it and get on to him.
Hey Ashley, what you cooking today?
Leftovers.
Hence the face. I saw that
My
face.
my,
I'm
my
like,
chef has a question.
I am eating leftovers from yesterday because that once I do all this cooking between Friday and
yep.
Saturday, I'm not cooking anything.
Wow.
I'm just
Bir-
adding a little bit of
Birthday
butter.
party. My son is turning 12, and I'm like, so
Blessing,
the
I'm
next
going to be
Saturday I
done.
will not be around at all next Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not today. It was next Saturday. I will not be
Yeah,
around
I
at all.
forgot because I knew it was coming, but I couldn't remember if it was this week or next week. Okay.
Mm. No, no.
Oh, I made peanut butter cookies and they turned out good. I
Oh, those are so good. Yeah.
I almost didn't have any come home with me.
Right.
Well, and they ended up being about
Okay,
like
I'm
that.
sorry.
You know how they get the
Because
cross
yesterday I cooked white rice, and then we were gonna do ribs.
Oh.
So in the middle of me boiling the ribs, I boiled them first for 30 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
and then we let it cool off in another bowl so we could season it. And then my daughter calls me and says she got takeout.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
we put away
Oh.
the food, and then my youngest one is gonna cook the ribs today. Well, the rice is
Wow.
already cooked. She just got to do the ribs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tank,
And the
She was
grits.
asking
bring me your rain for tomorrow so I can call
We
off
do it in
tomorrow.
the because it's summer. I try not to use the oven.
Yeah.
Normally we will cook our ribs in the oven,
Mm-hmm.
but because it's so hot, what we do is in the Instant Pot, I put it on the button saute,
Ooh.
heat up
Yeah.
about 1/4 cup of oil in there,
Mm-hmm.
and then after seasoning everything, and then you brown it for 2 minutes for each side.
Mm-hmm.
Once
Yeah.
you do that, you wait till the oil cools off. You don't got to throw it out,
Right.
and then you put 1 cup of water.
Yeah.
You put the rack, and you put all the ribs in there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hit the manual button with your pressure cooking it.
Oh,
You
okay.
pressure cook it no more than 10 minutes because the meat, technically, the meat is cooked because we already boiled it for 30
Oh, right.
minutes and then fried it for 2 minutes.
Right.
So we put it in an Instant Pot for 10 minutes, and it just falls off the bones.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
See,
thing I have to say about the Instant Pot, though, has
Mm.
some
Yeah.
extra barbecue sauce in this, and we don't put barbecue sauce until it's done. Because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we noticed that once we put barbecue sauce in it and put it in the Instant Pot, it's
Mm-hmm.
pressure cooked. So most of the barbecue sauce is in the water,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's
that's
still delicious.
fancy. Hmm.
So
Tank, Tank, I would love to have y'all weather tonight. I swear, like for the next like today and tomorrow, I would love to have y'all weather.
Mm.
Oh, too
Because
nice
the
snow.
weather
It was
they
coming
had,
down and I was out.
like the weather that they had, will
No,
cause nothing but power outages here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would love for the power to go out at my job,
Yes.
for them to call me talking about I don't have to come in at 5:30 tomorrow.
That would be
I
nice.
would love it.
guys, did
Well,
you hear
I'm
all that
like,
I said? Because I thought I was I thought the volume was up. Did you
No,
hear what I
you
said about the Instant Pot?
talk.
Yeah, we heard the Instapot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't
Oh,
hear
okay.
what you said after the Instapot because you were talking to your cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Rudy,
cook.
right now it is
Good to have
5:13 my
teenagers.
time.
I've got an 18 and almost 20-year-old. Yeah.
I only got one child, so I'm happy.
I have 2 girls. But
One
I
of
got
those.
one child and plus 3 stepkids, but my 3 stepkids are pretty much grown, so I don't really have to worry about them.
Mm-hmm.
hi, Rudy.
Hey, Rudy.
So I'm happy.
I had 1, I had 2, I had snip. I told doctor if you want to remove it, I'm fine with that.
Ooh.
No. Yeah, their father, their bio dad, yeah, he's the definition of a deadbeat dad.
Mm.
Oh, girl, don't talk about deadbeat daddies. Please don't. That's a whole different subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not going to get into that on live because we don't need your channel to be turned into a man slamming channel.
Oh, you see this face?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Serious.
Do it look like? You know where I'm going to go next, right?
I know you don't care, but I do.
Yeah.
And I'm actually finally in a good relationship. So
Yes.
I don't want to take my mentality back to what
Yes.
it was.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That
if
is
I
honestly true because I honestly understand where you're coming from. Because,
Yeah.
like, I always say this: whatever a one man's trash is another man's treasure
Mm-hmm.
at every single time. Even
it,
though the men that we was with at one point in time, I want to say men,
male. We'll just leave it
Yeah,
at that
Yep.
male
because
treated
they're
us like garbage at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And us at with females, we take that seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we start looking at every single man like
they're going to do the same
how
thing.
they going to do the same thing. And
Mm-hmm.
we have so many walls built up because of that. And then once we do find the right one,
They
it's
have to break
like,
the walls, and it's hard as
yeah.
heck.
And it's like they choose, when we do find that right man, they're willing to stick around and tear down every single wall that we put up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If they're
Even though
willing
we
to deal
are
with our
a lot
baggage,
of work, even though we are a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie about that. A lot of work.
Yep.
Once we put that wall up, it's hard for every single wall to break down.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But once they get past, I'm going to say wall 28, they good.
Well, 20.
Wall 28, once they get past that wall, they already broke down a quarter of
Mm-hmm.
what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because we already had built so many walls
mm-hmm,
trying to protect us, ourselves, because of what we went through.
mm-hmm.
Especially, like, a lot of people may not understand what I'm talking about, but you have, in order for that person, male or female, because you can go either way, you have to go through it in order to understand what the heck I'm talking about. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
don't go through it in order to understand what I'm talking about and think it's all fun and games and shits and giggles,
Mm-hmm.
it's not.
No,
But I'm going to say this to every single person on this earth that's watching, male or female, until you go through something tragically with a spouse that you thought that cared about you, you will not understand the BS and the walls that you built.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't blame you, Cuppy.
And I
I'm
don't
Mm-hmm.
blame you either.
soon
So
as this is
I'm just
over,
saying
I'm
that's
going
the God
to
on the
go.
truth, like male or
Yeah,
female, because males can go through the same thing as a woman
Mm-hmm.
does. Why they got so many walls? But you cannot understand the trauma behind one person
yep.
you take,
Yep.
because one person can change your
The
whole
entire
mentality
outlook.
as far as
Mm-hmm.
dating, marriage, whatever.
Yep.
One person can change your whole outlook on things.
I literally, after my kid's dad, I was like, okay, he treated me like this, so every other man is going to.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It took me about 5 years to get to the point where, with my job, where I was dealing with customers,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Hmm.
It took me a few months to get past that point, but my mentality was still, "You're a guy, you're an idiot, you're a jerk, get
Yep.
away from me."
Hmm.
And that was fun because I was working with my brother and his boss, which his boss loved me, but
Mm-hmm.
and his boss treated me like a daughter. But
Yep.
because of dealing with that,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know how they tell men to go out and sow their wild oats?
Yep.
Yeah. I was at the point, if a guy can go out and get his rocks off, so can I.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me a few years to realize that I was just hurting myself
Mm-hmm.
and destroying
Yeah.
destroying myself. And I was like, you know what? Fine, forget it. I'm done.
Like
And
when I met around the time I met my husband, I thought, because like my son is not my husband's biological son.
yeah, neither
And
are mine.
a lot of people think
Like,
that my son is my husband's biological child.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really care. Like, he raised him, so he is his child in a sense, if you think about it.
it might as
Mm-hmm.
well be.
Yep.
And like prior to him, like I'm like when I first around the time I met him, I was very, very skeptical in getting into another relationship. I had so many walls because of what my son's biological father did to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad that my son don't even know what his actual father looks like.
Yeah.
Only person that he knows as dad and father is my husband.
Yep.
And that's a
And
good
it's,
thing, actually. Yeah, that's a good thing. You know.
and
Yeah.
it's
Now,
just
but
like,
now your son knows he is not your husband's biological, and he knows that when he's 18, he can go track his dad down if he wants.
and
Mm-hmm.
like, don't get me wrong, I don't never speak bad about his biological father because I feel like from my end, I refuse to talk bad like how most parents talk bad about the other parent. I
That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
refuse to do that because I want him to experience him
Yep. You want
on
your
his
son to
own.
find out how bad his dad is
Yeah.
himself instead of mom sitting there, well, he's a sorry SOB. He never paid. He never did
Mhm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
And I, I'm a child of divorce. And I saw how destructive that got from my mother's side
Mm-hmm.
because she would constantly, she dogged my dad.
Mhm.
And my dad's mom was constantly dogging my mom. I mean, if there was, she was a sorry woman. She didn't know how to do it. I'm like, and I'm 6 when they finalized their divorce. So I'm sitting there,
Mhm.
okay. And I flat out asked my dad, what does all this mean? He asked me where I heard it. And I told him.
Oh.
He goes, just don't worry about it. Disregard it. I'll take care of it.
Yep.
And because my dad had custody, he flat out told my mom, you keep it up and I will take your visitation rights again. Take your
Mhm.
visitation rights. He said, I don't care if you don't like me. We're divorced, so I get that. But you do not disrespect me in front of my children when I'm
Mhm.
not there to defend myself. You want to disrespect me in front of my children?
Yeah.
To the house. Come up to where they live and do that. And he
And like
told me,
that's my whole thing because I refuse. Like I always felt like, in spite of what me and his father went through,
mm-hmm,
I like. Don't get me wrong. I know his father loves him. Don't get me wrong. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But in spite of what me and him, our relationship goes, is not for the best.
yeah,
But it's just like his action. So I choose not to speak about it
Mm.
yeah, you don't
because like I
have to
don't
if
want
you want
him,
to
like,
be
say he
good.
gets older and be like, well, and they kind of find out he hates me for something I said and stuff like that. But like Cuppy said, what's for dinner and what's on your hook and in your cup?
No cup. I didn't get anything. I'm adding to a washcloth I had uh, about a month ago. I said I put it away and didn't work on it, and I've got chicken in the crock pot, and I'm gonna do heat up mashed potatoes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then for dinner, Cuppy, I'm having leftovers from yesterday. The only thing I got to heat up, is macaroni and cheese to go with the sides. On my hook is a tablecloth thing. Yeah, I'm calling it a tablecloth thing
It
for my
works.
table in my bedroom. And what's in my cup? Ginger ale.
Hmm. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate something last night and messed up my stomach, and
Oh.
it's
You,
kind
you,
of,
yeah. You're doing this thing. Yeah. My kid's
Mm-hmm.
dad
it's
and
kind of,
I told him I was like, I don't care. Said if you want to dog me out to, your friend, your buddy, your next partner, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but not in front of the kids.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
I said, if you say anything in front of the kids,
Mm-hmm.
you lose everything to do with them. I
Oh.
said, I am the custodial parent. You still have your parental rights. I said, but since I'm the custodial parent, I'm the one that approves visitation. I said, and if you violate the visitation paperwork that we set up, which he
Mm-hmm.
did multiple times,
Wow.
But it was, call me 3 days before you want to come over so I can see if that goes with the work schedule. Yeah, no, he just showed up. I said, and if you badmouth me in front of your friends, I don't care. You badmouth me in front of the kids, trust me, it will get back to me.
Right.
And you will lose everything, and I will make sure that you are in jail. Been there, done that. I said, I will put you in jail, and I will make sure
Oh my.
that you don't get out. And he said, he looked at me, he goes, okay.
All right.
Yeah. He never badmouthed me in front of the kids.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, are you guys doing anything exciting tomorrow, or?
I have to work tomorrow and I have to open tomorrow, so I have to be there at 5:00 in the morning.
Oh, that's early. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah.
Well, I'm staying
Elaine,
home
why are you
tomorrow.
so quiet? Because you never quiet, Miss Elaine. Yeah,
No,
I'm
because I was
picking with
letting
you.
Crystal talk. But
interrupt me, please.
Okay,
yeah, I'm
Crystal,
picking
cut.
on you, Miss Elaine. Yeah, I'm
Well,
picking with you right now, Miss Elaine.
I'm gonna answer Cubby question. I have water, and I'm crocheting my table placemat with a number. Actually, for this yarn, I forgot to mention I'm using a 3.5 millimeter, which I like it. And for dinner is white rice with barbecue ribs and a salad.
Very healthy.
Yum.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to have the rice. I'm trying not to. It's so hard not to eat carbs, but the doctor once said my sugar's too high. I'm not diabetic, but supposedly my sugar's high, but I'm not diabetic.
But you're on the line, like a lot of people.
I'm on the line.
They're on. They get on the line.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
been hard.
So just back off. If you're going to eat rice, say I don't know how many times a week, but say 3 times a week, cut the portion down.
Yep.
That will help you. And also, since you're eating carbs and it turns to sugar, exercise as much as possible, because I know you do have some issues with your mobility.
Yeah.
Exercise as much as possible, and that will help them go through your system instead of stacking up as fat and sugars.
Yeah, I've been trying to walk around the house.
Yeah.
And then
even just stand up and lift your legs and twist. Have you ever seen what's called the backpack kid?
Yeah.
They stretch your arms out straight, and you twist one way and twist the other, and your arms are staying straight in front of you doing this. Do something like that.
There's a lady.
I am going. Sorry to interrupt everyone, but I am going to go ahead to interrupt this live tonight because I'm using and my phone is on 30%, and I have to put it back on the charger.
Okay,
I understand.
So for everyone that came, and thank everyone for being up on my panel tonight.
Thank you for having me.
And for everyone that is here, I love y'all. And for all my lurkers, I appreciate y'all. So I will see everyone later.
Thumbs up on your way out.
Hit the thumbs up.
Thank you, everyone. I will see everyone later.
Bye.
I'll actually go do that because Mater didn't give you a thumbs up, bad man.
Yeah, we got to fix him. Yeah.
I did fix
him. Thank you. See everyone later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.